part of the day for February 3rd, 2024. Happy February, everyone. Happy February. Okay, something is being restored. Something that was taken, something that was mistreated, something that had changed about you. It's about to get changed back. You're about to get restored. You are deserving of this. You are going to receive what it is that you deserve. It's saying just think about everything, though. Just think about, just weigh the pros and cons, because it is saying here, just be prepared. So it's like preparedness. So it's kind of like, let's say you guys are purchasing your first home. Are you anticipating how much money it would take to maintain your own property? Are you anticipating the yearly taxes? Are you anticipating the landscaping, the maintenance, what if pipes break? Are you anticipating those things? So Spirit is saying, yes, go ahead with your plans, but make sure you're factoring in you're going to have to sacrifice. So it's like if you had all this free money or all this free this or free that, what sacrifices are you going to have to make? Are you trying to have another child? Maybe your kids are kind of independent. Maybe everybody's potty trained at this point. A new baby, that might cramp your style a little bit. Not saying not to have it, but anticipate all that comes along with that, the extra responsibilities, the extra money you'll have to shell out. So it's saying here that you guys are getting what you want, but just think about it so you don't feel regretful or feel like you got a raw deal by getting this thing that you wanted. Now let's see what else. What else for the collective for February 3rd, 2024? What else? Okay, so yes, the responsibility, the burden of it all. It might take a toll on you. Also, now let's talk about something else. Some of you may have a relationship that you're anticipating or a relationship that you've entered into, and you're seeing that maybe the person you're with could be dragging you down in some way. They could be a burden. Maybe their addiction is creeping back up on them. Maybe you see immaturity. Maybe you see that they're like a bad mom or a bad dad or a bad pet parent. Or maybe you see that this person is very selfish, very evil, a pathological liar. There's just some toxicity in someone. And you guys are like, you know what? This is not what I had in mind. So some of you may end up abandoning a relationship or a situation because just morally, socially, and just stress-wise, you can't fit that into your life. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have spell work on the 4th page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. And I do have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that would be super duper lovely. Okay, somebody understands you guys more. Somebody understands, like, I guess this reading's all about sacrifices. Sacrifices that you've been making. Maybe somebody hasn't, maybe somebody watched you struggle with children or with a marriage and they were judging you. Now they're struggling with their own marriage or their own children. So now they're like, I understand now. Wow, I was judgmental. So someone fully understands why you do the things you do or why you behaved the way that you've behaved and why you've had to make the tough decisions that you've made. Somebody also sees how kind you are, and it's spreading like wildfire how kind you are. Somebody wants to return the kindness, or the universe is returning this kindness. Also, some of you, your health is just fine, but you're very paranoid about your health currently. It's saying you're just fine. It's also saying here that just because you've never been in somebody else's shoes does not mean you have to treat people badly. 444, the archangels just went by. It may not be your struggle. Kind of like, I'm just going to use this as an example, but I'm not seeing that this is what this is about. Kind of like, let's say there's a Black person and they go somewhere that's all white, and they say, oh, I've never experienced discrimination because I'm white. Well, you're not white, you're black. So why would you experience discrimination if you're, if kind of like, the Asian hate crimes, people were doing those hate crimes against Asians. That's like a black person going, there's no such thing as Asian hate crimes because I've never been targeted for Asian hate. Well, you're not Asian. Why would you be targeted? Why would you be? That makes no sense. So it's saying here, like, somebody should have compassion, even if they've never faced what somebody else is facing. Still have compassion is what it's saying. Despite maybe you were never faced with that, if you're not a transgender person, of course you can. I've never experienced, discrimination because I'm trans. Well, if you're not transgender, why would you experience transgender discrimination? I would find it odd if you did. So although an issue may not be yours, they're saying here, show compassion because the universe has a way of putting the shoe on the other foot. So you have to, walk a mile in somebody else's shoes. So unless you really want that as karma, shh. If you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, so now we have the Queen of Cups and the Judgment. There's a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, man or a woman, or this could be their energy. They need to self-reflect on if they're being sensitive or not. So there is a water sign that's going to be going through some karma, so that Spirit will force them to self-reflect. Yeah, they're going through a lot of karma, a lot of bad karma. To get them in order and to stop their negative behaviors, Spirit is putting someone through the ringer so they can change. Also, I do see here that someone's going to be charged with a hate crime real soon. So if that's, the kind of stuff you like, continue on. But I wouldn't do it if I were you. It's showing it's a female. So if you don't want to be charged with a hate crime, calm down. Okay. Yeah. Because this could this is legal. This is not good. All right, if you guys, I'm available 365 days a year, 7 days a week, all holidays, every day, yep. Every day, yep. I also have products on my website. I typically ship out the very next day. No extra fees for shipping. Nope. Okay, so somebody's sick of having to tiptoe around someone. So somebody feels like they have to tiptoe. Somebody feels like, oh, if I say something wrong, they're going to be mad at me for a week. Somebody's like, you know what? F this. I'm not tiptoeing. Maybe we're not meant to be together. I'm not tiptoeing around you anymore. I'm sick of this. I'm disgusted by this. Don't call me. Don't text me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. This is somebody that maybe keeps saying, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Like somebody goes nuts and then they apologize, an hour later. Somebody's like, you know what? I can't be your punching bag anymore. So I'm out. Don't call me. Don't text me. And this might be new for some of you because maybe this person has been your punching bag for a long time and they don't want to be anymore. So somebody's serious. They're actually done. They've moved on. When they said they're done, they're done. So just, somebody doesn't want anyone's outbursts or their skits or their, if somebody needs to be medicated, they need to go to the doctor and get what they need. But somebody's not going to be waiting around to be used and abused anymore. Collective. They're done. All right, JamieZebra23.com to top for now. Love you long time.